Decoding your TOEFL and IELTS scores, a comprehensive guide. Hello there! Today we are going to demystify a very important aspect of the TOEFL and IELTS exams, understanding your scores. You've taken the test, you've waited for the results, and now you're staring at your score report. What do these numbers mean? How did they calculate them? We'll unravel all these questions today. So, let's dive in and decode your TOEFL and IELTS scores. First, let's talk about the TOEFL score breakdown. The TOEFL exam is divided into 4 sections: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. Each section is scored out of 30, which means the highest possible total score is 120. Reading and listening. These scores are based on the number of correct responses. There is no penalty for wrong answers. Speaking and writing. These scores are based on your performance, evaluated by certified raters. Your score report will not only provide your scores for each section but also performance feedback, which is beneficial to know your strengths and weaknesses. Now, let's move on to IELTS scores. The IELTS also has 4 sections: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Unlike TOEFL, the IELTS score for each section is reported on a band scale from 1 to 9. Listening and reading. Your scores depend on the number of correct answers. This is then converted to the IELTS 9 band scale. Writing and speaking. These are marked according to specific performance descriptors. Remember, you'll receive a score for each section, and your overall score is the average of these 4. Now that you understand how the scores are calculated, how can you use them for university admissions? Many universities require a minimum score in each of the 4 skills, so look at your scores section by section, not just the total score. If your score is less than what your target university requires, don't panic. Universities generally look at your application holistically. Nonetheless, improving your language skills and retaking the test could improve your chances. Finally, keep in mind that these test scores are not valid indefinitely. For both TOEFL and IELTS, scores are usually valid for 2 years from the test date. After that, you may need to take the test again if you're applying for programs or for visa purposes. And that brings us to the end of our journey to decode your TOEFL and IELTS scores. Understanding your scores can help you get a clear picture of your English language proficiency and guide your preparation if you need to take the test again. Remember, these scores are just a part of your larger language learning journey. Keep learning, keep improving, and you'll reach your goals. Until next time, happy studying!